take for instance, what's her name? I'm gonna show
you. You can pull it up if you want to hold it, however you want to do.
Hey, just like
can we talk?
Hold up, just like
a minute. Can who?
Can a porn star dress modest?
Yeah.
So here's a fun
Speaking
fact.
of porn stars, real fast. I know we already started the live. I don't know if you can tune in or whatever, but just letting you know. Speaking of,
can you hear me?
You might need to
click the button.
Click the button on the mic. Take it off. Yeah.
Hello? Now can you hear me? I don't hear anything.
Not at all.
No, I can hear you, but not in the mic.
Hello?
Let me see your mic.
She used to be she used to do the news in Dallas.
Yeah. It should be done.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is
Mic
like
check,
she got
mic
backlash
check.
from
You
a whole
still here?
bunch of like.
You talking about the breast cancer?
Yeah,
Do you hear?
because people can't.
Mic check.
Like, oh, she looks so unprofessional and all of that, man. She ain't everybody ain't stick figures out here.
Mic check.
It's not the fault.
Do you hear?
Like,
She
I have
curved
to not
up.
dress.
Mic check.
I have to not get something cute.
Hold this.
because-
Let me get Mickey in here real fast. But speaking of porn stars, real fast, I found this out this week. If you look
what kind
up,
of cookies are those?
what are they, chocolate chip?
They all chocolate chip?
I don't know.
Chocolate chip oatmeal, and I think this is.
Is there any macadamia in there?
No. But speaking of porn stars real fast, if
Actually,
you look
it is.
up, it is. If you look up DJ BabyBlueDiamond, you get me. The lovely me. But if you look up DJ Blue Diamond, you get a porn star. There's a difference. Don't look that up. I recently found that out. So yeah, don't
Does she
look
look
that
like
up.
that?
A little bit. Someone sent me a picture.
Mic was good.
It is? Her mic was good?
Yeah, you picked it up.
You can hear it? Oh, okay, I don't know why we can. Okay, you good then. Never
Alright,
mind.
bet.
Yeah, she sort of looked like me. But there's a lot of people. Yeah, that's weird. But that's not me. Just want to bring that out there. But-
It's her.
Hell no. I would never do porn. You can't really do porn.
They will pay you good.
I've done some. Now, I've done it in some.
Can I get one of those?
I've done it in some crazy places and recorded myself. I've never posted anywhere. Hopefully, the person. I'm hoping that the person who has the video, they claim they deleted it. Let's hope they did.
Are you still
I
cool
I
with
trust
it?
them.
It's
Yeah,
in the cloud.
I
It's in
trust
their
them.
little
Nah,
cloud
yeah.
thing.
Somebody-
I trust that they deleted it. I don't feel like they're that kind of person, so
You never know.
I trust
You
it.
might do something.
You can restore stuff like that.
You
if
really
get
can,
into
but
your phone, like, those
I trust that they deleted it.
avenues.
Oh no, but it wasn't on their phone. It was actually on their camera. So I'm hoping they deleted
Like a
it.
real camera?
Yeah,
God.
hoping they deleted it from there. I'm hoping. Let's pray. But I think they did. I trust this person to have deleted it. I
I
really
don't
do.
trust nobody.
Yep. I mean,
Oh, trust me, I know. I don't trust a lot of people. There's somebody that owe me money
I don't
for some
trust my
stuff.
wife
So
that
I don't
much.
trust a lot of people. You say you don't trust your wife?
Not that much. Shoot a video, but hey, you delete that. Man.
It's okay. The person that we cheated on
try to
me,
use
I
that
took
in
some
court.
X-rated pictures of them, so I have that, man. If
might
I
try-
wanted to, I could have got revenge and posted it, but the
She might try to-
goodness in
she
me
might
did
try to
not.
Use that in court against me. Honor, if you can see, this is nasty. You just played it in slow motion. Yana, I was drunk.
That's when you get the freakiest is when you're
I
drunk.
was under the influence, and I wasn't in my right
The
mind.
freakiest is when you're drunk. Everybody knows that. You get drunk, you get horny. That's
That
how
ain't
it
true.
is.
Nah, I could do that.
To
sober.
me, it does. For me,
start doing stuff you never even thought about doing before, and all of a sudden you're halfway in.
I-
Like, oh,
sober?
I
I'm
guess
telling
I
you,
can-
sober, I don't do anal, but if I'm a little tipsy, anal
sober,
pretty good to me.
I can. To
I
my
think
wife,
you
I
Is this
can
really how we
convince me.
starting the show?
It
can
really
do
is.
I can do everything drunk to my wife sober. I can do it all. It's just me.
I can do
But I
it
feel like
sober
it's different
too,
for
but it takes a
guys.
little more coke
Guys
to be
can-
sober.
Oh,
I feel like
When I'm
guys
drunk,
can
it's
do a
fine,
lot
yeah.
when they're sober and drunk, but girls will be willing to try more stuff when we're like tipsy.
Because our inhibitions
I
are
can
a
see
little
that.
lower. We're
Exactly.
not so
Tipsy,
shy.
I mean more like, okay, you putting that somewhere, okay. Thank you.
Okay, nigga, you lucky I'm drunk. I wouldn't let you do this if I wasn't drunk.
Yo, here she go, DJ Baby Blue
Yeah,
Diamond.
it's your boy D, aka Mr. Live and Five himself.
This shit fell. I don't know what the hell going on.
And this is the where you at.
Podcast.
I'm
I
so
don't even know how
happy.
we got on that topic.
I'm so happy you. I know we having an
I
AC
think
Turner
We
moment.
went from modest to.
We having an AC Turner.
Oh, because I said can porn stars dress
Modest. But I'm happy that you came in with your introduction right after me. Cause I was really about to say you tune into YouTube radio. I was about to, man. I've been working on a lot of YouTube stuff. But it's Tuesday. Man, I'm happy I'm off for 2 weeks. No kids.
Dang.
I get a semi break.
They give y'all too much break.
2 weeks. Some teachers don't.
No,
Some
throughout
teachers
the
don't get
year.
off to the 22nd, but
Throughout
they
the
get an
year.
extra break after
Throughout the
Christmas.
year.
No,
Y'all get a lot
I
of-
think when we was in school, we got 2 weeks off for the Christmas break.
Not,
Yeah,
not as
for
much
sure.
as we used to. They cut a lot of our breaks off. A lot of the breaks that we used to get, that make them teachers work days, so the students get
yeah.
off, but we
Yeah.
don't.
Oh well, yeah.
Like
yeah,
Columbus Day, we didn't get Columbus Day off.
Nobody
That was the
should.
teacher work day off.
Nobody should get that.
No, I'm
day
not
off.
saying they should, but I'm just saying how we used to get that off. Like
They-
President's
we-
Day,
Oh
we
yeah,
don't
that
get
was a
President's Day is
that
a
was
teacher
a,
work day. Again, we don't get President's Day off, but the kids do. Like certain holidays we used to
My
get
wife
off,
went
they're
to
making
work.
it
I think my
teachers
wife
work
went
day.
to work on Columbus Day.
So yeah, it's all good. But we got a guest in the building. She works in the medical field. She's a bartender. She gets you straight with the liquor. The only drink I know how to make is a Mexican candy again, even though I got my
A
license.
Mexican candy?
Yeah, that's the only drink I know how to make. I got my bartending license
What
and
the
my
hell is a
food and
Mexican
handling
They
license.
got mango natos?
No,
No.
you put Tabasco sauce in it to make it a little spicy, and you put like.
I
the
never made it with the
tahini on
Tabasco
it.
sauce, but I did it with the tahini
Yeah,
around
you put,
it.
like, the tahini
It's like a
on it.
watermelon liquor and all that. It's good. You just gotta try it. It's good. It's not
It's
spicy.
a drink or a
It's a
shot?
shot.
It's a shot.
It's
You
a
can
shot.
make it into a
I
drink,
tried.
but it's kind of tart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
whole
shot.
I've drunk Everclear, so I'll try.
And she is the magazine editor for U3 Radio.
Ugh.
It's my girl, Happy in the building. What up? What up? And I just found out that tequila is not meant to be taken as a shot. You're supposed to sip it. I found it out on TikTok. I
Oh,
don't
well,
know if
that
it's true or
explains a
not.
lot there.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
said
I
that?
take shots
On
of
TikTok.
tequila, I don't-
It said that is meant
I
to
don't
be
know
taken.
anybody
Who
that
said
just
it?
sips
What
tequila.
was his
Bourbon and
ethnic
whiskey, I'll
background?
sip.
Hispanic.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
scotch.
He was
Yeah,
Hispanic.
Good
got some
scotch. I
rum.
can't
I'll
Yeah,
do-
he said
I'll sip on
tequila
rum,
is meant to
whatever,
sip
but
and not take as shots. I don't know if
Who's
that's true or
sipping
not,
tequila?
but I don't know.
That's my question. I don't-
I've never seen anybody
Well-
because you dress it and you get the lime and stuff.
Right.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, I do sip Terramana.
Is that the rocks?
Yeah.
I haven't had that.
I'll
Is it
shot
smooth?
that. Yeah, like I'll shot that, but I will like from time to time, pour just pour a little glass.
I thought that usually whiskey or bourbon
Those are like you sip. Yeah, you definitely
Get a
sip
little
on
ice
those.
and
Yeah,
just-
Yep.
or
you
room
definitely do
temp.
that. Yeah, for sure. Like I sip on bamboo.
That's the wings, right?
Yeah, that's that rum shit.
Is it good?
Very.
I'm gonna try that. I like
What's
the
your
bottle.
drink of
The
choice,
bottle was
bartender?
nice.
Yeah.
I do drink tequila. I don't even really drink that much, but when I do, I'll drink tequila with pineapple juice. Or like grapefruit.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
That's just a
I usually
stereotype
order
because
that.
you're a bartender. They
yeah,
just assume
that I
you drink a
drink.
lot.
No, I definitely don't.
Tennessee honey whiskey.
I have
and,
had that before.
and pineapple juice.
I will drink a good bourbon or whiskey straight with like some ice in it.
Mhm.
See, I like that dark liquor. Ugh.
I can't drink dark no more.
Dark make you fight, right?
Dark makes you fight.
No, I
Dark
think-
make
you
me
know what?
fight. I can't
Cheap-
speak for
cheap
everybody
liquor makes
How
me
does a
fight.
liquor make you fight? You gotta already
Is this
be,
a-
Bro,
like
It's a, I did
It's
an
a
experiment. I
stereotype.
did an experiment.
Oh Lord,
So-
did you?
because
Back
I
in the
drink.
day, me and my wife, we used to go out a lot, and me and all my homies, we used to drink Parmesan, right? Parmesan makes you aggressive. So my wife was like, "Man, quit blaming alcohol for that. Y'all just blah 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 blah." So one day, me and her took some shots, and then we went out. And then her attitude, my wife is so laid back.
She is.
Her attitude just boop, pop. I'm like, see, told you, it's the goddamn Paul. So it could just be Paul. I don't like Hennessy. Hennessy is
Paul.
nasty.
Paul
People
nasty.
drink
man.
Hennessy with
All it is nasty. I don't know any.
I don't like any dark liquor,
don't
but
like-
No,
ever
but that,
since
like Paul, that tastes like shit.
Paul, you gotta. That's definitely a shot.
I don't.
Or you can mix it. Me and my uncles is the ones that put us on. They used to just mix it with cranberry juice. It tastes a little bit better.
Yeah, I
I
don't
feel
do
like
it.
it tastes like
I don't do
what
any dark
fingernail
liquor.
polish removal smell like.
Ew.
Yeah.
Is it a cheap liquor?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
cheap.
okay. Well, so all cheap liquor makes you angry and full of rage.
Okay, there you go. That explains.
Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah.
all right, yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the filtration process.
They got
or
a
just
BSOP.
use, like,
They didn't
lesser
have it back then. But
quality.
they got a BSOP now. It's a lot smoother. But I don't. I can only drink tequila. Tequila gets me. I'm good. I can drink tequila. I used to drink vodka, Grey Goose, but then Grey Goose started getting me drunk. So I just moved on.
Lately, I've been doing my
Yoga.
yoga. I don't exercise. I do not exercise.
And that's a
My
shame.
Tito's
You
strawberry
should.
limeade. I need to go
Tito's-
back to exercising. I do.
Need
I
to holler
really
at
do.
me.
I really do.
Tito's. I had that in
Tito's
Puerto Rico.
strawberry
I
limeade.
had that in Puerto Rico.
'Cause I love my strawberry limeade. I love my Shirley Temple. Add Tito's with it. Give me about $5. I'm good to go.
I just found out what a Shirley Temple was like 2 years ago.
I still don't really know what it is.
I know. I
And
just
a
I
little
didn't.
bit of
A little
Cherry
cherry.
Grenade.
I had no
to make it
idea.
look
Yeah.
pretty.
Cherry Guinness.
So if you do the same thing, but with Tito's and the lime juice.
Well, at
Good
that
to
point,
go.
it's not a Shirley Temple
No,
anymore.
it's not.
Because then
But the original Shirley Temple did have alcohol in
It's
it.
a Shirley.
I didn't realize that.
It's a
I
Shirley
think I
Murdoch.
thought they were called Shirley Temples because there's no alcohol.
That's what I thought. But someone said the original used to have alcohol in it because I mean I was at some restaurant to order the Shirley Temple and the guy was like, "Let me see your ID," and I was like, "It's a Sprite, but
Oh,
you don't need
man.
an ID." Like I don't know. But yeah, we're here in the building. We got a couple topics for tonight. If you don't know,
Oh,
we have a
man.
couple stuff coming from
Did y'all hear what I
2023.
said?
By the way, no one
I'm
cares what
just
you
laughing
said.
in my own world. over
You
here.
are. We have a
I
couple things
said-
coming up for
I
the
said it's
2023.
not a Shirley Temple no more. It's a Shirley Murdoch.
Wow,
Bro, you've been laughing for about that a while. Like you said that a while ago.
you really did.
I did.
We have a couple things coming up for 2023 for the Way You Ask podcast. Of course, you know, game nights. We have
Oh,
some
man.
live podcasting events and other stuff. So just make sure you stay tuned. If you don't know what's been going on in the news lately, but my girl, the girl, I would say my girl because I'm not picking teams, but even though I know who's guilty and who's not. But the girl, Megan Thee Stallion versus Tory Lanez have been in the news lately. If you picking a side, are you picking a side?
I have some theories. I have some theories.
yeah,
when it
some
comes to this
theories.
particular
But do y'all
thing.
have sides? I know the guys tend to be team Tory
No,
Team
it's
Tory
not looking too
Lane.
good for
You were
him because
team
he
Megan
just
all
turned
the
himself
way.
in for beating up some chick. So
You said what now?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a completely different case, but it's not a good look.
They try to relatable. Make it
It's not a
relatable.
good look for him.
It's just
It's not a good look for
him,
any
yeah.
of these rappers who are locked up right now. We know about the other cases too. That's a different story. But what's your theory on the situation?
I think Meg was so drunk that she doesn't know what the fuck happened, and her
Yeah.
friend told her what happened. Her friend told her
And she
this is
believes
what
it?
happened, and she believed it because of the two
But
people
something
there.
did happen.
Who's gonna shoot her?
Yeah.
Right? Her friend's not gonna shoot her, so it must be the guy. But I don't know. It's looking like her friend shot her.
I heard that a
It's
while back.
looking like
Because
her
they
friend
said
shot
there
her.
wasn't what they said wasn't enough evidence.
Yeah,
Well, no,
that
and
he
I
did
was
it.
trying to tell me that they
Why
said
would she
it
ask
was
Yeah,
her
but
gun
now they're
friend?
saying it's
residue on
not.
it.
They found gun residue on that chick. There's gun residue on him and her.
Right. So could they been fighting over the gun?
Could have. Maybe.
I don't know. I think most of the people were saying she was guilty.
They shot the wrong person. They should have shot Kylie.
Why?
Why do you hate
Why would they shoot her?
Kylie?
I don't like that guy.
You said Kylie?
She was there as a joke.
Oh,
You know that gave with. I think she had something to do with the fight.
I think it
nah,
started.
didn't know.
I think
It
Meg had
started.
an attitude because Kylie and Trey were
Right,
like
so-
getting
Yeah,
a little
that's what it
friendly.
was.
But everybody said that Meg was past that point of being faded, where she was already like, you get drunk sometimes. You get to that point where you don't really know what's going on. You don't remember nothing.
You have to manhandle her. She big. She thick.
Oh yeah, that.
You need a
too.
couple
Like, you
dudes.
can't just
Yeah,
be like,
Tory
"Mom,
Lanez
stop
is small.
drinking."
Tory Lanez about
Big.
Tory Lanez is
5'2".
small compared to a lot of people.
No, most
That's
celebrities
right.
are short. I just seen a video with ASAP Rocky and 2 Chainz, and he was saying
Who's the tallest?
the
Yeah,
tallest and him,
most
Slim
male,
Thug, and
most male celebrities.
no,
You
like
know,
it's not a lot of
nobody.
tall. It's not a lot of tall. Male
celebrity.
celebrities.
That's what I said. Most male celebrities are short.
Yeah,
Not
definitely.
celebrities, male celebrities. Females, we got y'all beat a little bit.
That's not a lot of tall unless you in a WNBA. That don't really count though. Average Meg is like she's by far the tallest.
Well, yeah, we know.
Maybe
yeah.
Yolanda Adams.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about her. Who's really short? It's Kirk Franklin.
Kirk Franklin.
Everybody know that.
And Kevin Hart. Them
Kevin
niggas
Hart.
is small.
And
Not Boosie.
no, what's
Lil
the-
Duval short. It's a lot of short.
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams is short.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of. It's
It's
definitely a lot of short.
It really is.
You don't notice it until they standing next to like Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg or something.
A
You like,
Shaq.
God, yeah, oh yeah, like, oh,
Anybody
Shaq,
next
like,
to Shaq.
Man, you
is-
can definitely look at them niggas and tell like, yeah, they short. They small.
Kevin is.
Do you think they're gonna find him guilty? What do you think is gonna be the
It
outcome
might
of
mess
this?
around and be a mistrial.
Yeah. I don't think anything.
I
is
haven't
gonna-
focused in on it as much.
No,
Me
like
either.
from what I heard, what I read is there's nothing solid
Right.
in who they're trying to
'Cause
blame.
was they all intoxicated?
Yeah, everybody everybody.
Yeah, ain't nobody really Freeway is short. Oh,
Well,
Freeway.
the freeway short, that
Cassidy
Cassidy
is.
short.
Yeah, I was just about to say that Cassidy. Now Cassidy is short,
But Gilly's short too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gilly is
Gilly.
short.
You can look at him.
Him and Wallow, you can tell Wallow is way taller than
Yeah.
Gilly.
Yeah.
They funny. I like
Now,
when
if you
they
don't
fight,
know about the
they
other
get in
case
their
that's going on, I know this is not one of the topics, but with the RICO charges, Gunna and
the whole
Okay, so
YSL
that's-
thing.
YSL, what's the other guy's name? Young Thugger.
Young Thug.
Apparently Gunna,
Drop some dimes.
dropped some dimes.
No,
I don't know. That's
not how
they
that
put
went.
that out, but
I thought so at first, but I don't think
Well, he
that's
took
how
a
that
plea
went.
deal?
Yeah, he had to plead to the stuff that he did.
Oh.
But to be honest,
I mean, shit. Why wouldn't you do that?
But my thing is, in order, I the way I heard the audio, it was kind of weird. Like, so it was almost as if they were only going to allow him to plea out if he confirmed, which he ended up doing, that YSL is not just a label; it's an actual gang.
Got you.
So, and you can clearly hear it. I think it's either the prosecutor or the judge asking him.
What? I'm gonna ask. I know they can do this and it's lawful and stuff, but why do you think they release this type of they mainly release this type of audio when it comes to high profile black celebrities?
Well, mostly rappers.
Mostly rappers, yeah. But like for the public, like it's certain stuff
because there is still, as much as like some eras of hip hop, certain sections of hip hop try to get back to the essence of it, not not the drill and the gangster rap part of it. The gangster rap became so big.
Definitely.
It like the federal government was after it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's been a long-standing thing, at least 30 years.
Yeah.
At least.
Because hip hop is what, about 50?
Yeah, like something like that. You know what I mean? Like going back Sugar Hill Gang and shit like that. So I think even now, like, so if there's any remnants of that,
it's okay.
They're going to attack it, like, and attack it hard. They don't give a damn.
And they usually using them as an example.
And as an example, like, hey, you see them?
But what's the crazy part of it is they using them as an example. You're getting in trouble for making this type of music, but it's somebody profiting off this type of music. It's like a triangle.
Well, yeah, I mean, we know who profiting off of it.
Can we say it? We might get canceled.
The Jews?
You know who's they, but damn, they damn near all the owners.
The Jews.
But it's not only them, though. It's not only them.
It's not only them, but they run the majority of everybody knows it. Who's the head of Def Jam? Leor Cohen.
Right. Yeah. You got. I mean, it's some Uncle Ruckuses and some other ones in there too. But the main, it's the people that you don't really see, because it's always just like the president. The president is the mascot for the United States. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the face of the United States, but the people behind the you don't see them, but they're the ones that's running
at the House, at the Senate,
right, and Congress. Like them, them the ones that's really making things happen and stuff like that. But the president is the person we focus on. It's always a push to vote president. You might get some mayors. They don't never push. We need to vote for Congress and get some congressmen and this and this. Like, that's not big. And you got these congressmen that have been in there since America started. They that old, and nobody goes after that. But to go back to Tory and Megan, I haven't really been paying attention to it that deep. But from what I've been seeing, everybody was saying Meg was lying in the first place, and then I heard about the homegirl a while ago that she's the one that actually did it. And now everybody was apparently wasted, and nobody word holds weight at this point. So it's like you don't even know who's driving the SUV. Oh shit, I don't even know. But you can tell me who shot what person at one time and how they was holding the gun. It might be a mistrial though.
I have no doubt about it.
Well, while we're still speaking on this case, that brings us to the next topic, which is the modest dressing. I know a lot of people did not. That's the first thing that popped up on my TikTok. a lot of people did not like what she was wearing. Not necessarily because Megan Thee Stallion, not because it was a suit, not the color.
At the court?
Yes, it's the fact that I guess because it was low cut, and they felt like that wasn't appropriate for court. And then, like I mentioned earlier, with the basketball coach who likes to dress to the team. If I was a basketball coach, that's how I would dress. If I was a teacher, that's how I would dress. If I was, minus the heels, I would tennis shoes without it. My feet gonna be hurting. But I would dress. If I was a teacher, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be that teacher that your daddy gonna be like, you got in trouble today? Let me come up and talk to your teacher and figure out why you in trouble.
Like that. And she gets a lot of slack.
She does because she got a booty. See, I ain't got a booty, so I won't get no slack. But by then, I'll make sure I give me a booty by then. I'm gonna give me some happy booty. Happy booty gonna give me some of her. But
women with shapes automatically get.
No matter what they wear, they can wear a paper bag and they're gonna be like inappropriate.
They would literally want you to. It depends. It depends. Modest has levels. That's why I picked the topic because modesty has levels. You can, as a woman that has a shape, you can dress modest and still be revealing because of your shape. Like
exactly.
Like I think some people want
to wear
baggy.
I think there's a news anchor.
The bright skin.
But no matter, even if you wear baggy, if you have a booty, if you have a booty, even if you wear something baggy, it's still gonna show.
She was a news anchor.
News anchor
In Dallas. She went to the University of Kansas.
What? She's on a major news station, though, right?
Yeah, that was a major news station. The Dallas news station.
But I think I'll be seeing her.
But I still feel like if you wear something baggy, if you have curves, it's still gonna show. You don't necessarily have to wear nothing tight for it to show. It's gonna show.
So the reason why I picked that topic though is what about? So I think you can't really. I would say you can't tell a woman how to dress, right? But then it's a responsibility when you dress a certain way. I mean, you're responsible. So if you're wearing what, I don't know, can you show me what Meg had on? If you're wearing certain outfits and you're in a certain settings, you know what comes with that. And it sucks that it does come to that, but it doesn't change the fact that you got to be aware of your surroundings. So if you're wearing clothes, if you're wearing certain clothes and you're going to a certain environment, so if you're wearing certain clothes and you're going to the club, you got like the club is the. Oh no, that's not bad. No, man, they tripping.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
They didn't like a lot of people. They was just saying.
I don't know.
They was just saying because of the low.
They just looking for
at the top.
Yeah,
on that, they just looking for shit. Yeah, they just looking for shit. I thought she was saying like she wore a crop top or something.
No,
like
that's what the people were pointing out. Right, that's what they were pointing out.
Yeah, that's crazy. But like I was saying, if you go to a bar or something like that, and you're wearing, let's say, skimpy clothes, and dudes is talking to you a certain way, you're in that setting. You're in the battlefild. So you're gonna get these things that happen to you. Huh?
It doesn't make it right.
It don't. But the reality is that's how it is. And when women say that dudes do these corny things, only reason that dudes is doing these corny things is because it worked on somebody or a couple of people. So they're gonna keep going. They're gonna keep doing those corny things because somebody's gonna fall for it. And it always happens it's always a girl that dresses the same way that you might dress in skimpy clothes. It's a girl that carries herself a certain way and a girl that carries herself in the opposite way. So you got a girl that dresses like that, but she's not a hoe. Or she don't operate like that. But then you got a girl that dresses like that does. How can you tell the difference between those two?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if y'all both go to the club, two different clubs, but y'all got the same outfit on, right? But one girl, your homegirl, she's known to sleep around, and then you are not known to sleep around. Y'all both gonna get hit on at the same rate with the same lines because she's known. So they thinking in their mind, men are visual. So in their mind, they thinking every woman that dresses like this is this type of person.
Yeah, that's what makes it rough.
Which is it sucks. It's wrong. I can agree that's wrong, but
it's fucked up. It's fucked up. That's why I don't really respect people that try to victim blame when something unfavorable, like such like a sexual assault or rape happens, and like, well, look how you were dressing. The fuck does that even matter? Like, I don't. Do you attract certain type of attention? Yeah, but that doesn't give somebody the right to violate you.
To act on whatever.
You know what I'm saying? So like to say that, oh well, yeah, you shouldn't have worn it.
I feel like no matter what you wear, you can still attract that attention. Like I said, you can wear a short skirt or you can be in baggy sweats. If someone's gonna do something to you, they're gonna do it. No matter what you got on.
So that's what I'm saying. But that's the other side of it. That's the other side of the bullshit ass statement. Like, if somebody gonna do something to you, if it's already on their mind to do it, they're gonna do it. No matter what you got on.
Oh yeah.
Especially if they like one of those.
That's what I told y'all at that party I DJ'd at the 40 party when the old man grabbed me. I had an old man grab me. I'm in the process of loading my equipment and he grabbed me talking about the stuff I do to you and I ain't gonna let you go until I say I can let you go. Like he was
that's the type of shit that get you.
And I'm just like,
I've been in the club and like hit people before because I'm just walking, la la la, tra la, in my own little happy world, you know. And all of a sudden somebody will like grab my arm. Oh my god! And I turn around, I'm like, I don't fucking know you, and like I'll like throw their arm in their face and go, oh, calm down, like, oh, you just touched me and I don't know you.
Man, so if you have not seen the episode of This Mic and Talk with me and Happy's on there, go back and rewatch it. Happy has told some stories on there on the stuff she's done to guys.
When was this? Recently?
No, it was a while back.
Like a month ago, 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
She told some stories of some stuff she done to guys who mess with her. Do not mess with her. Do not come at her the wrong
I think she
way.
Said some of those at
man,
the photo.
she is self-defense. I'm telling you, man.
I know how to take a whole transmission out.
Stop talking about it. This is why guys don't ask me out anymore.
No, but
I heard
that's good to know. Because since that situation with that old man grabbing me, it makes me wonder, like, if I was by myself, like, what would I have done? Like, because I don't carry nothing to protect myself. I go to a lot of these DJs events by myself. I DJ a lot of personal private parties by myself. I ain't gonna lie. I take a lot of Lyfts, Ubers. I don't carry nothing on my keychains. I have no pepper spray, none of that. What? So I'm thinking to myself, like, if I was ever in that situation again, I need to. But I'm thinking that if I was ever in that situation, what would I have done? Because the only thing I do to protect myself is share my location. That's about it.
Yeah, but
exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, if I was ever in that situation, what would I do?
You gotta get a taser. My wife lost her taser, and the next day we went and read up.
I wanted to get a taser when I almost got into a semi fight. That's when I wanted to get a taser so I can go back and tase that girl. But I didn't, only because she ended up getting into a bad car accident that night. So karma got her before I can get to her. But
I think she probably would have took the taser instead of the car accident.
She probably would have. I want the taser.
Taser
all over her name.
Spray too.
All over a DJ name, man. I swear, my DJ name be getting me into trouble.
Pepper spray too. You can always get pepper spray.
Hey, Mrs. Perry.
But so how do you feel about that as far as like what do you consider, I'm gonna ask y'all because y'all are female, so
what I consider modest dressing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you because I work at the school, so I see it a lot. Now, I feel like I know you probably can't see it, but the dress I have on, I feel like it's decent, it's long. But sometimes I see teachers who wear dresses that are like way above their knees with no leggings underneath it. And all it takes is for you to bend over and help a student out. Right. And they're going to see that's not modest. I don't care if it's tight on you. Sometimes it can be a little tight. I'm not worried about that. It's more so much the length. Because even me working in the cafeteria all day, watching kids eat, sometimes I have to bend over, open up somebody's milk. Right. All they need is to see my hoo-ha, and that is not it. And then lately, I don't know what's been happening, but lately I've been in that little zone where I don't like to roll some chones. I just be in my zone where I just be like, man, I want to let it free. So all it takes is for me to bend over and they see everything under the sun. They're going to go home and tell their parents. But and then also the tight leggings too. Sometimes people wear the leggings, which I don't mind people wearing leggings, but if your shirt covers like half of it, that's cool. But sometimes they wear the leggings and their shirt stops at the top of it. And I'm like, nobody wants to see all.
I'm on the fence.
That's working
with
kids.
Fence with leggings.
Most of my working with kids is different from.
I'm just saying in general, like workout clothes some workout clothes should not be worn as like outfits. I think that's what's
Well,
happening.
I think in my school, the only person I see that wear leggings is our PE assistant, which I get it. But when I was a PE assistant, we couldn't wear leggings at all. They say you can't wear anything tight. So that's why I have a whole bunch of basketball shorts. People like, why you got a whole bunch of basketball shorts? You don't play basketball. I know, but we couldn't wear leggings. They said we couldn't wear leggings.
I
So
never had a PE.
I had to wear basketball.
Female PE teacher.
I had to wear basketball shorts because we couldn't wear leggings or anything tight. Our shorts couldn't be short. So, and most of the shorts that you get from the women's section tend to be short. So, go to the men's section and get you basketball shorts. Your best bet.
Do men? You think men do they have that same problem with modesty?
No.
Like I don't think.
No, because now they're wearing those hoochie daddy shorts, and everybody thinks it's hilarious.
Or the tight,
the tight pants, man.
Because men do that on purpose. Some men do that on purpose.
Oh, trust me, I know. I had a rapper tell me I was looking at his dick print. Actually, was, but he told me that after he hopped on stage, he was at Fitzgerald's. I remember.
You want to know why no one's complaining?
He was at Fitzgerald's. Y'all like he was at Fitzgerald's performing, and as soon as he got off stage, he went straight to me and said, "You looking at my dick?" I'm like, "No, nobody was looking at your dick, but I was. It was there.
I'm more.
But if it's in your face, it was in my face.
I'm more conscious on.
But men do the same thing when we wear our sundresses. So,
I mean, sundresses that should be in every woman's closet. At least 2 sundresses.
Lies.
Nah, it should.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because the sundress on her ain't gonna look the same on me. Trust me, I know. I didn't put sundresses on.
Well,
it looks like a pole with a dress on.
You gotta take that up with God. But,
and my mama.
Yeah, genetics.
Yeah, I feel like even when I do,
you get a BBL.
Travis loves my mama's.
You don't even need a BBL. Just do sumo squats. I swear by it.
Yeah, when I was working out,
Muumuus are no
Muumuus sexy.
Alvin Perry said that in his video.
Muumuus is
he
sexy.
Said that.
Hey, that lingerie shit.
I'm 35. If you would have told me I'd be saying that, like if you told my 15-year-old self I'd be saying that, I'd call you a lie.
Nigga, man, hey, look.
Hey, I love me those t-shirt dresses that you sleep in, man. I love those. Man, put that on.
That lingerie shit is overrated. Let me tell y'all. Look,
it really is.
Ladies, take some advice from men. You don't have to do all that.
Nope.
The lace lingerie and all. Get you a nice moo.
Are you sleeping in sweats? That's how you.
Or t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like
t-shirt.
It's simple shit.
T-shirt, my panties on.
Just simple shit. The moo hit different though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The ones with the buttons in the front.
I don't care what moo it is.
Can't get the hat to match.
The moo and a bonnet. That's the setup right there.
For real.
You be in the bonnet ain't nothing.
Look, you be in the bed. You be in the bed on your phone. She walk by, you be like, "That's what we doing."
Yeah, that's what's up. All right.
Put that on. Put that on just for me.
Put that baby in the bed. Let you ask about wearing a moo.
And this damn bonnet. This satin ass bonnet.
Oh man, that movie.
And all the moo-moos be soft. They don't never be like all of them.
Hey, you know what? I don't know if y'all remember that episode of The Simpsons when Homer got too big and he had the moo-moos all the time.
Yeah.
And some slippers on. Man,
he had the cap with he almost like the Santa cap without the fur, the ball at the end.
Man, you wearing moo-moos to bed?
You don't have moo-moos?
No, I don't have moo-moos. I just wear shorts and a t-shirt.
Man, get you a moo-moo. I'm telling you.
I guess that how it goes like in relationships. You gotta wear the moo-moos.
You don't have to.
No, you don't have to. But I'm saying
it's just one of
those something. It's like
it's just one of the lingerie. I gotta get the moo-moos.
Yeah.
You can get lingerie. I'm not telling you not to.
Not
but I'm
saying
saying
that,
like say you around y'all. It could be like that's like the non-sexual stuff that you can do to turn a dude on.
Right.
So it could be a regular day. You could be around the house just cleaning up with a moo on, and in his mind he's thinking, when I get a chance,
wearing their sweatshirt,
I'm gonna
turn them on. That's all you gotta do. Take their favorite sweatshirt and
sweatshirt too.
Mine's got man.
It don't matter. Like
even when we out, like we going out somewhere, like she want to wear a t-shirt or something like. I'll purposely throw her one of my shirts just because we walking around and you got my shit on.
Especially if it's like my personal shit.
It's my personal shit. You got my You
be like, babe, I'm gonna wear one of your t-shirts. We just going to the store. I'm like, motherfucker.
Oh, that's nice. They ask permission. Oh, that's so cute.
Well, I mean, yeah, you wear one of my Live at 5 shirts, you asking for permission.
I'm not asking. I'm wearing it.
That's a brand.
Yeah, I'm not
asking.
I'm not asking.
You put that shirt on, I mean,
man. My friend used to have a Poetic Justice hoodie. He got it stolen, but he had a Poetic Justice hoodie. Man, I would put that on every day. Like one time you lost it, thought I had it. I was like, if I had it, I'll wear it. I ain't gonna hide it from you. Like I'm putting it on. If you lost it, that's
the motherland connection. But that's probably what it is.
Is that what it is?
It's just in her DNA.
Well, while she picking up motherland, speaking of mothers, fathers, you brought up the topic. Another topic. I like when I do my segue.
I did.
You brought the topic of living through your kids.
Oh yeah, the dangers
of living through your kids. I know you three have kids. I work with kids and I can get them home at 6 o'clock every day. Praise God. I don't work, but y'all have kids and I want to know y'all thoughts on that. Have you ever pushed your kid to do something that they don't want to do because you wanted to do it when you was growing up?
No. I try to keep them from doing the stuff that I did growing up.
Yeah.
Well, I meant like something like you wanted to like sports or something. Like I wanted to be a basketball player, so I'm gonna have you be that basketball player.
I mean, I would put them in stuff and I would make them finish the season, even if they didn't like it, just because I paid for it.
Right. But besides,
I could put all this money.
But if you don't want to do it next year, then that's
you don't have to do it next year, but you're finishing the season now. We're gonna get our money for it.
Right.
But we see it all the time on reality shows, though. I feel like that's what happened to Honey Boo Boo Chow and all them reality shows. Those parents who living through their kid and pushing them too hard.
I think that happens a lot. Especially in the little the football. Now the corner type football that's taking off like that.
Oh yeah, that's have reality shows for it.
Yeah,
on Netflix. I feel like a lot of these coaches who aren't certified,
a lot of these coaches sucked in school.
They did, and then they want to be coaches. And Mrs. Perry, Brittany Perry, shout out to Perry. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to Mickey Street for tuning in. She said, we don't do that at the Perry house. They come out just as they are. We just help them flourish and navigate. I can't wait to see, can't wait to see Little Perry versus Big Perry MMA fighting. We all know my money's on Little Perry, your daughter.
He might have a hard
no.
He told some stories, so my money's on his daughter.
My daughter's strong.
Yeah, I know. I see the live.
As I said, my money's on her. Here. My money's on her.
Hey,
I actually thought like he was gonna be the one to like you know how you get to that point where you
gonna be the cheerleader. He gonna be the one talking about take him down.
You know what I'm saying? like on the LeBron Bronny James type shit. You would think, okay, yes, your boy is gonna try to challenge or whatever like that. But nah, like my daughter was like, and in a totally different aspect of it where
she got that Negro spiritual type shirt.
No, she really do. Like it's not a game. Like if you ever shake her hand, or even look at her hand, if you ever shake her hand too, you be like, yo, she heavy handed. She is naturally heavy handed.
Don't get your hair braided by heavy handed people.
No, don't get by
or tattoos.
Would you know?
Get your
about hair braiding?
Yeah, my mama braid hair.
She braid your hair?
She used to.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, we know. We see pictures. It's in the diss track.
Oh yeah.
We know. Man. That is dangerous. It's not good.
Now we're not saying
some kids in a past life or something.
Don't push. I wouldn't say don't push your kids because kids can get distracted, so they can be in something. And I use my son for example. I took my son over there to get trained with Travis. If my son ain't feeling it, he put an excuse and say, "Oh, my stomach hurting," or this, and this. And sure enough, it popped up. He even started crying and everything.
Yeah.
And Travis was like, "Hey man, ain't no sense in crying. We finna get this work done." And boom, there you go. Now suck it up.
I'm like you can. It's like because I tell. Even when I was in the military, right? I had an airman that wasn't like officially under me, but I was the higher ranking junior enlisted in the office.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she had like kind of just got in the military like a year before I met her. So she came to work one day. She's like, crying the whole thing, and I'm like, okay, all right, cool, go. And I like the same way I do the kids. if you start getting frustrated or whatever, like or whatever's going on, you got to get, you getting emotional. Hey, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there for him. Like, hey, you good? Make sure you're straight.
Yeah.
If you need to take a moment, go take a moment. But the work gonna be here,
right?
When you get back. So go on and
take your moment.
Go on and take your moment. Get yourself together.
Bring your ass back.
And bring, just get that out your system and be ready to, be ready to work. I understand because, like, bro, I broke down in the middle of sparring, getting ready for my fight in May before I had to pull out of it because of.
Did you know you was hurt?
No. I knew I was hurt, but like I didn't know why I was hurt.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but like what I'm saying is like as far as like having kind of an emotional breakdown or whatever in a setting where it usually doesn't happen.
Right.
That happened to me in the middle of the training camp, in the middle of sparring, like literally in the middle of the sparring as the round was going, because of you already know what.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like damn. You know what I'm saying? So my coach is like, they let me go get myself together in the bathroom or whatever. Then when I got back on the mat, the work was still there when I got there. You feel what I'm saying? It's just you can have those moments, but just don't fall into them.
Right. You know or let that be your deciding factor.
Exactly.
Because as far as like pushing the kids go, my son is not into sports. When I was his age, basketball, you can't tell me nothing about basketball. And I was playing with older kids, so I was ahead of the kids my age. So that was my life. But I never once said, when I grew up, I never once said, when I get a son, I want him to do X, Y, and Z. I never said that. And now he's so into music and drums and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, now that's the time you push them. When you see that they into something, that's when I would say you push them. But as far as like saying, cause some kids out there is playing football for the simple fact that their parents want them to play football, and they don't, like you say, they might not like it, and that's why you should talk. That's a part of communicating with your kids. Some people don't feel like they should communicate with their kids, and that sucks because then your kid they're gonna play the sport, but they're gonna resent you. They're gonna resent you. That's gonna be in there, and then when they get older, they're gonna say, you're gonna be in a nursing home, and they're gonna be like, "Oh no, you taking this medicine? Get your ass over here." You remember you made me play football?
When I got to high school, I wanted to quit orchestra. I did. Orchestra. I was playing the violin since 5th grade.
Do you still play?
Not really. I have a violin. I have an electric violin. Just sit there. I don't touch it.
All right, I got a good.
But I wanted to quit. When I got to high school, I was like, I'm gonna quit orchestra and join the band. I wasn't gonna stop playing music. I was just gonna join the band. And my mom's like, you can't quit because I'm not renting your instrument no more. I bought it. It's yours. So you can't quit. I was like, oh fuck. Wait, and I have to stay with it. So now I have to finish high school with it. But I was just over it because I've been doing it since 5th grade, all middle school. I was just over it. And then when I saw my teacher, and I was like, oh, it's the husband to my teacher in middle school. I'm over it. I don't want to see you guys. I saw your kids grow up. I'm just over it. My mom's like, I bought your instrument. Can't quit. So I couldn't quit.
Have y'all? I don't think this ain't on our topic, but I'm just thinking about what Travis said. Have y'all ever had a moment where y'all like broke down in a setting that you was working?
Like the podcast count?
Yeah. I mean,
for sure. Yeah.
I did. He was there. It was just me and him.
Here. Yeah, we was here.
Travis had a moment too.
Yeah, but it was just me and him. I was talking about how my coworkers were treating me.
Right. I mean, we talked about.
And I broke down because every day I was getting treated bad, and I just broke down. I feel like I still somebody get treated bad, just not so much. Like instead of pranking me, now they just send me to classes, to all the bad classes and substitute, since I'm the only one that can manage the bad kids. So, but
have you had a moment?
No, I don't have stressful jobs like that.
No,
not even doing medical stuff.
Not with the job. Like, say you going through something just in life in general, and you just happen to be.
Happen to be at work. Oh yeah, I've been at the register before, just sobbing, just like helping customers, and they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." Yeah, that's definitely happened.
I didn't never have that until I started driving trucks. I ain't never had no moment like that until I started driving trucks. That's the only time that I've ever had that ever happened to me. And I mean, I talked to y'all a lot when I was driving the truck. Well, I still talk to y'all a lot, but I was talking to y'all a lot when I was driving the truck.
Yeah.
And that was the
Your
hardest
service
shit.
was horrible on the road.
It was. I was in some
Horrible.
horrible
I almost
places.
broke down at a DJ event recently.
Did you?
It was at the 100 Black Men. Man, I remember. So I was there, at this Mike and Talk was there. They was checking on me, making sure I got some food. Yeah, they're making sure I got some food. I should have been like, nah, I'm hungry. Should have had to pay me for some food. But I wasn't hungry at the time because as I'm DJing, doing the run, the guy I'm talking to was like, oh, we should take a step back.
Oh,
he texts me while I'm in the middle of this thing. And I'm like, really, dude? I'm like, hold it together, girl. Recently, I'm like, hold it together. Hold it together. So I was holding it. I was like, do not break down. I didn't break down until I saw him later on that night, and I broke down.
Is this the most recent conversation?
No. This was before that.
Okay. I
so
remember
before that, did we end up? So I broke down that night. We had a conversation. We kind of ended up semi getting back together. Then we kind of broke up again. That's another story. But yeah.
You asking it's the same person?
Yeah.
Yeah, same person.
Same person.
Is that the?
No, you didn't met this person.
No, but this is the one that. Is he the topic of that status? Not status, but what you asked in the thing.
In the group?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was like, what is he talking about? Could we ask him?
He's trying not to. He's trying not to.
Yeah. He really did, man. He's on his. He admitted everything.
Yeah, I ain't trying to put your business.
No, he admitting everything he's done. Right. He told me I'm a sweetheart. He admitted that.
I can see he was like, how much?
He admitted everything he's done. I talked to his cousin about it, man. His cousin just like, I'm not trying to be in the middle. It's like, get it. Don't be in the middle. Remember.
Is he talking about your daughter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was
Yeah. So, but yeah, I almost cried in the middle of that place. I had to go to the restroom and get my stuff together. I was like, "Don't cry." Then every time someone kept asking me, "You good? You need something?" I wanted to be like, "I'm not good." I was like, "Yeah."
To do is when somebody's like, "Are you okay?" Like you've been holding it in.
I know.
And then someone asks you, and it just.
See, and they was asking me like, "Am I okay?" They was just asking me like, if I need anything, like, cause if I need like something to drink, I need something to eat. Do you need anything? I'd be like. Trying to hold it together.
I said this.
So when I met him in person, I was like, dude, you could have waited to tell me this in person. I'm at a gig. I could have broke down. Like, he's like, well, I didn't know when I was going to see you again. I was just like, I don't care. Could have waited. I could have just.
You said, are you busy?
I could have broke down.
Yeah.
I was like, dude.
He ain't shit.
Ain't ish.
Do he watch this podcast?
No. He works at this time.
He ain't shit.
He's not. What, man?
Send him this link.
Forget people who cheat on people with their coworkers, man. It's the second person, man. Forget you. Forget your coworker. Forget that hotel room. Forget a lot of stuff. That's a lot.
We're gonna make a clip.
Forget y'all.
We're gonna make a clip. Everybody shoot the finger. This is the clip. This is for him.
To send to her. Where's the camera?
Shoot the finger. Throw the finger up, Blue. Yeah, man, nah, that shit ain't cool.
It's really not.
See, and what's crazy is when shit like that happens,
especially when they say it's just a
that
friend.
makes it hard for dudes that's
that.
actually good dudes.
It's just a friend.
Is there actually good dudes?
Yeah, it's actually some good dudes.
Yes. See, now we're not even about to do it. We're not even about to do that. We're not about to do that.
She was going off at the photo.
These two.
She was going off.
She was.
These two seem like decent dudes from what I've seen.
That photo shoot should have been a podcast.
Seriously.
Y'all
that should have been. Somebody should have been recorded.
I'll give y'all that.
You said what?
You give off.
I'm gonna tell you. No. IQ recorded it, but he IQ recorded it, but he muted the sound and sped it up for his promo wheel. But he recorded it.
Oh yeah, he did.
I was telling D how So I know you know old boy from the barber shop.
What are you talking about? Okay.
The first one when you walk in to the left, dark skin.
Okay, I know who he is. Yeah.
So we had a conversation today about the toilet paper roll contest again. We were talking about that. So that came up on topic of conversation again. I don't know how it came up, but it came up.
Damn well how it came up. You led it.
No, I didn't lead it. Actually didn't lead it.
Who led it?
I didn't let it. He brought up the whole conversation of the private parts, and then that came up. It's a long story. Anyway, you know when you're in your feelings, that's what happens when you cheat on people. You end up hitting people that you shouldn't be hitting up.
That's true.
Cause man, I was in my feelings, so I just hit up. I was like, "Hey, what you up to?" That's what happens when you're in your feelings. Nothing happened, but still, you're in your feelings, end up talking to people not supposed to.
You know what?
That's how that conversation popped up.
Being when you married, you really don't. at that point, you don't really have nobody to hit up when you're in your feelings as some shit happen.
You do. Your
Everybody
partners.
fucking gone.
To tell your partner.
No, when you at odds with your partner, you're not really looking forward to talking to them at that point.
No, I mean
So
like
you ain't really
like
got
your
nobody to be
homeboy.
like, let me hit this chick up.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't got. You like fuck, man. I gotta.
Yeah, and I let go a lot of people.
I call my homeboy. Like,
oh, you would call me.
I call you. Like, I call you. I
Yeah,
call,
yeah, I let go a lot of
like,
people. I'm happy he stayed around. Thank you for staying around. I let go a lot of people.
Oh,
man. Like they say, I was Big G up in these streets.
Nah,
a lot of people. I let go a lot of people.
I'm telling you, if you ain't married, look, my advice is
I feel like females really can't let go of people. I feel like men can and lose them, but females really can't. We say we let go of people.
What you mean? Let go
but if you like, okay, let's say a man get into a relationship, right? They tell all their women that they were dealing with having a relationship, and you try to hit them up again. They're like, nah, you said you was in a relationship. But let a female do the same thing. If I'm in a relationship, I say, hey, I can't talk to you no more. Then once I get out that relationship, say, hey, how you doing? They gonna be right there waiting back again, like nothing ever happened.
How are you?
They
How
were
you
like,
been, stranger?
How you been, big head? Stranger. Shoot, you say, hey, they hit you with the FaceTime. What you up to?
Should have been me.
Exactly, man.
If it was good.
I tried to set up a hair appointment for your boyfriend. No, I thought it was you. Me? You? That's how you gotta hit him.
You send the text and you
people.
sitting around, you get the text, you like, does she have
to? No, I don't care. I feel like I don't care if it's whack. They still gonna respond.
It's some dudes.
Hit you with the heyday FaceTime me. What
some
you up
dudes
to?
ain't out. Believe it or not, there's a lot of dudes out here that ain't having a lot of sex. So yeah, they might answer that text because they trying to get something. But if you get somebody that
you have a friend that goes through a lot of lube, just
that got some
racking it out,
some constant vagina flowing through, you might not get it. You might get ignored.
So some people can't wait.
I got time
rack 2 or 3 a week. I'm like, how y'all do that? That's weird.
She ain't even that good. She got toilet paper pumping.
But they still hit it. Men will still hit it.
Yeah, somebody will hit.
Yeah, somebody will.
No matter what chick you look at, no matter how ugly you think it is somebody.
Somebody.
And it might be somebody that you wouldn't even think it is.
It might be your partner.
It's always somebody you don't think.
It might be your dude.
Yeah,
like, babe, why this bitch is ugly as fuck? Why is you like, I don't know, babe. And me, the whole time, that nigga on lunch break, giving ass a hurricane.
Oh my god.
It reminded me of a freestyle Cassidy did like a while back on Pennsylvania. He was like, he said, fucking another reason why I got that back. I even hit a chick that's ugly if I ask her. I was like, ugh.
Hey, yo, that true as fuck though. I personally,
but he was honest about the shit.
Right.
I'm
personally,
like,
I don't think
real?
I've ever knocked down an ugly, but that's to me. Somebody else might look at it and be like, nah, bro, that wasn't it. You know, but like just to be like, nah, that bitch was ugly, and I still that's different.
I think I've done 2 ugly guys. One, he wasn't too ugly, but he was fat. And then, man, if you have a fat guy on top of you, you suffocating. I'm sorry. It's suffocating. They just like
because they're open so wide.
I'm telling you, you're suffocating. And then of course the Asian with the shrimp dick, man. Never
got a strong back.
Yeah.
Man, he was a Lyft driver, so I got the Lyft for free, man. But no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Blue.
But shout out to him because not only did he give me a Lyft for free, he gave J Boy a ride home for free too. So shout out,
so
man. When you give the homie
2 lifts.
2 lifts. Well, to try to be a lift, nothing. Because people always ask, how do you measure if you're small? You can tell it's small if you try to sit on top of it and it don't do nowhere. So it's like
can't move. It keeps coming out.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is horrible. It is.
It really is.
That's horrible.
Can't do nothing in the backseat. We can't be friends. I'm sorry.
Shout out to the
move along.
The heavy set dudes. You can't control your penis, dog. That's what you.
No, she didn't do the heavy set one.
The Asian, the heavy set dude was on top, suffocating me.
Oh,
they were on top, suffocating
me. Asians. Damn, that's Asian hate.
That's very unfortunate because like that's something a man cannot control.
It can't. You know.
It just. I mean, that
it's
really.
Sucks that his mama didn't marry no.
There's chicks that don't have like good pussy too, so it's not their fault either.
Okay, but like.
Yeah, but you can make it up with
other I guess dudes could too in the same.
I never. most likely but a dude will still stay with a chick. I don't think a chick will stay with a dude.
Nope. He texts me every day and I didn't respond.
But
Left him on red.
it depends.
Left him on
I
red.
tried a couple
Some
of
women
times
like
just to
small.
make sure.
Yeah,
Some women like small dudes.
yeah,
I
I've heard that before. Like I like looking at you interviews on YouTube. Like
Right,
like
a lot of
Vlad
chicks
and
like
shit.
5 or 6 inches. They say that's the perfect size for them.
Well, that's an average size.
So when a dude say, "Nah, I got 8," you be like, but then it's chicks like, "I need a 10."
Look who finally tuned in. It's been a
Yo,
minute.
Chris.
Chris.
From Oregon. Where you been at, man? On the day off. Shout out to Chris.
Where you
If you don't know Chris,
man?
Chris beat him in a game in our
He
first
cheated.
game night.
No.
Music
Chris
trivia dominated
is one of
him.
our original viewers. That's who Chris is.
He's tuning in every day.
He's
Then he
original
got
game night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he in the first game?
It's
night?
like he was.
he was
It's like
the
he's
first
saying game night.
Nah.
I know. He could be that too.
This dude messed up, man.
Game night. Game night.
What?
No, this dude is a nerd.
Busy life, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I
feel
understand.
that,
It's the
bro.
people with no social media that you gotta work out, that you gotta
Come on, dude.
look out for.
I
They'll
feel
be the
that.
sneaky ones.
The what?
There's no trace of them.
No
doing
social
nothing.
media.
Nobody. Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people are
I
not
know-
in
I noticed the
big on
sign.
social media.
They not. They'll be the sneaky ones.
Nah, it'd be the motherfuckers with social media.
That too. But
Them motherfuckers be out there.
everybody's just
They be
sneaky.
out here.
Everybody's just sneaky. But coming to our next topic. Can men, like these two co-hosts, be intimidated by a successful woman in the middle? No, but can men be intimidated by women? I want to say yes, they can.
Yeah, I
But-
think so, man.
Especially if you carry yourself like a successful woman. If you're not easily intimidated, someone come up to you and try to like, well, I do this and this and this. Well, you're like, well, I own this building, and what do you do? And then like, oh, you shut them down a couple of times. I always take Christmas week off from work. Okay, that's what's up, Chris. Well, thank you for tuning in. We want to hear your thoughts on these topics.
I think some men are intimidated, but I think some men are turned off by the attitude that comes with the success that a woman has.
Because it can be snotty sometimes.
Definitely. I've heard, that's what I've heard. I've literally heard that no matter what podcast I listen to or YouTube street interview I listen to, most dudes say, nah, we want our women to be as successful as they can, but the attitude that comes with that success.
That's literally it. That's what I feel like most women be doing.
Yeah.
That like I don't know why it goes over most women's heads. When we're telling you directly, you can make as much money as you want to make.
Right.
Do not try to make me feel inferior to you.
Right.
That's where the problem lies.
Problem comes from.
Because I'm not doing nothing. Because I'm not gonna do anything to disrespect you, to make you feel small.
Right.
Because clearly, if the shoe, like if the roles are reversed, like I didn't care about how much money you made anyway.
Right. Exactly.
So whether you made less than me or more than me, it's how you treat me.
Yeah. I think that's
Chris said, you have to be a really little wiener nerd to be intimidated by a strong, successful woman. I agree. And sometimes it's not just your attitude too, because I feel a lot of people get intimidated when they see I do a lot.
Yeah.
They get intimidated, and they always just assume that I don't have time. But I'm like, if I'm making time for you,
is intimidation the right word?
No, I don't think it's intimidation. It's they feel like how you just said. They feel like you ain't gonna have no time for them.
Yeah, or they feel like it's like, what can I offer? But I feel like if I make time for you, count yourself lucky, because I am a busy person. So if I like you, I'll make time for you.
I'll make the time. Like,
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I can see that.
I would have a partner call me out on my shit than someone who is dormant.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's I think a lot of people is not open to
Communication.
I ain't gonna say communication, but sometimes the communication ain't gonna be what you want to hear. People get they want the communication that they want, not that the communication that they need. Because sometimes it takes your partner to tell you about yourself. Like, hey, I know you got your business going, but I noticed that you ain't did XYZ. And my wife tells me all the time, hey, have you did X, Y, and Z? Yeah, I'm like, oh no, I haven't done. She be like, well, what you waiting on? You know, so you need that, but somebody that's not confident, I would say it's a confidence thing, they would take that as she bitching at me about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that, but I also do.
I need someone to push me like that.
That's
sometimes I get distracted easily, especially if I'm doing a lot of projects, especially with graphics. I take on a lot of graphic projects and I get distracted easily, and then people hit me up like 2 weeks later, how my project going? You know what? It's going good. I haven't even started on it. I need someone to like push me and be like, hey, get it done. Don't forget.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be a partner. That's supposed to be what happens in a partnership. You're supposed to at least make your partner better on some level. I
also feel like if you with someone that don't understand what you do, it's kind of hard for them to push you too.
Well, you could,
because like I dated someone in the music industry. I dated rappers and dated people that are not rappers.
I think and either they get away from anybody that has anything to do with music.
Oh yeah, I'm done with that.
Or a microphone. I said microphone.
But you dated rappers and they still don't understand what you do. You date outside the music industry and they don't get it either. So it's like,
oh yeah,
it's like they get it, but they don't get it.
I think you can.
It's like I see you a DJ,
but you can. Have you ever tried to? Have they even asked?
Oh yeah. Saturday, I'm out to 2 a.m. and then I got work the next day. Like I let them know. Not only that, I let them know I do graphics too on the side. I do my podcast on Tuesdays. Like I let them know. Cause like today I tried to set up something with somebody and I was like, oh yeah, let's do it. Oh wait, I have an interview Wednesday. Wait. And they're like, oh yeah, you see, you don't have time. So I'm like, you know what? I let them know.
Oh, Chris said he said same with myself with my multiple novels just sitting on my collecting virtual dust. I get distracted and too tired.
Yeah, he can write. Chris can write. Chris got some good stories.
What's the novels about? Because when you finish, we might have to do a virtual if we can
interview.
Yeah, but just let us know and we can buy the novel.
Man, I remember when I wanted to write a book,
a review
about this lady here. She was a promoter. She was not a promoter. She was a manager of this group that I used to DJ for. And I knew she was pimping these boys out and sleeping with them. And I was gonna write a book about it. But she ended up getting locked up for she was she used to be a professor at UTSA and then got locked up for drugs because her and her roommate at the time was cooking up some stuff and passing them out at the food. And she was like the drug queen. When they locked her up, they called her the drug queen, even though she didn't know that the roommate was cooking it at the house. But yeah, I'm just so happy we didn't get caught up in it because she was we was under her. She had one female artist, a female DJ, and like a couple male artists. Like Inglorious Rappers was underneath them. Mm-hmm. Deshaun J.
Oh dang.
What's that group? Levitated Minds. My girl Otay, and then I was the DJ. We didn't know none of that was going on. We had meetings at our apartment all the time. We didn't know none of that was going on.
Yeah, y'all dodged a bullet.
All we know is that one day they pulled up to her apartment, looked who wasn't there, and they just arrested her. And I was gonna write a story about it because my thing is like, if an artist can't make a meeting at 6 p.m., all of a sudden they can come over at 1 a.m. out of nowhere. I'm like, yeah. You breaking them off for
1 o'clock in the morning? A meeting at 1 o'clock in the morning?
You know what kind of meeting it was at 1 in the morning. Man.
Oh, man.
Yes, I agree with that. But rappers are by far the most sensitive, vain types of dudes to date. Always gonna make sure you floss for everyone else. Yes, and they stick their dick in everyone too, man. These rappers.
I mean,
that's what they do.
Y'all think y'all can?
Not all rappers.
Y'all think y'all can date a professional, like a high tier professional
rapper,
entertainer,
nope,
athlete, anything?
Yeah,
I tried. It didn't work out very well.
I'm too private.
Like a high profile.
High pro, like.
Like how high profile?
Like you talking high profile?
Like a mainstream artist.
I don't know. I mean, yeah. I guess you could. You just have to accept certain things, and I don't think you can be busy to be to date somebody like that. You can't have a whole bunch of your own stuff going on. Like you can't have two of your jobs.
You have to be as available.
Yeah, you would have to be able to go and do all these things and go to all these places.
That DVSN said, if I get caught
Now,
cheating,
why do you say
that don't mean I don't like you.
Because why wouldn't you? I mean, like
they want you at certain places at certain times.
A lot of times they do want to take you.
Okay. No, I'm just wondering.
Like, especially when they're going and doing like interviews or shows or something,
right.
like, and they're not in town, like, go with them. And if you want to go with them, you can't have them.
You gotta be like what's his name's wife, like Paul Wall's wife, man. Everywhere he went, she was there. She didn't play that.
It's a lot of rappers. It's a lot of rappers like that.
Yeah,
it's a lot of rappers that have women like that, but they just like LeBron James. Like, you don't hear about his wife in tabloids and shit, right? But I'm pretty sure she's right there when he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
No,
a lot of women can't handle that. I don't think a lot of women can.
Like she taking care of them kids.
No, I know she's taking care of kids. Like,
he's not saying every game. That's not what he's saying.
You talking? But you talking about just in general, like she has that availability, right? So, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, like, I think that's what she's saying is, if you're dating somebody like even like a high profile real estate agent or something like that, or somebody that's moving a lot, chances are he's gonna be like, hey, hey, can you come here with me? And you be like, I gotta.
Or just at the drop of a hat. Yeah, I want to go here or whatever.
Right.
Even if there's no cheating involved, which like the likeliness of that happening goes up when you can't go, you lose time and you lose that connection.
Right. I agree. I definitely agree.
So you can't be a busy person and date somebody high profile. That's just my thing.
And I only ask high profile, but I think that's for like the average person too, though, right? I would say if you got a job that entails you taking a lot of time, like teaching takes a lot of time. It's a lot of time. You got to bring stuff home sometimes, work home, as far as like grading papers and
depends on what kind of teacher you were, because I ain't never seen my mama grade no papers. I used to ask her about that all the time.
It depends on what kind of teacher you are. Now it's starting to be more electronic now.
Like, this was before electronic. My mom.
No, I'm saying now it's like, well, I
used to ask her about all the time. I'm like, I ain't never seen you grade no papers.
She might do it at school. My mother-in-law was real good at not bringing work home, but my father-in-law was also good as like, when you come home, that's staying over there.
Yeah,
this is home. We got to operate in the home.
I had for about a year and a half. I had a hard time doing that when I first got in the military because of the leadership that I had.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was going through hell, but then like I'm not bringing work home, but I'm bringing work home.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what
more of a like spiritually, like
like just emotionally,
right.
All of that. So
me and my wife is big on decompressing. So like even if you like if I'm at the house and she pull up, she usually leave work and go get Ari, and then she comes to the house. If I'm at the house already, I'll go get him out the car. If she's just sitting in the car, I let her sit in the car and get her stuff, get her thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta get work off of you.
Yeah.
As much as you can. Even like I don't think we've ever been big on like, because sometimes I come home, I sit in the car for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I do that.
You know what I'm saying? She come home sometime and sit in the car. She'll either talking to her sister or just like sitting down, just getting some personal time to herself. I think that's important too, because if you come home and you start repeating that, come home, if you leaving kids and coming home to your kids in the house and cleaning up, washing dishes, cooking, all that stuff, then what time do you have with your partner? That's probably why I don't have kids. What time?
Because working with kids sometimes is
that's not why you don't have kids.
Why?
Well, I can think of two reasons you don't have kids. One is you're probably using condoms, and the other one is they probably pulling out.
Wrong and wrong.
So you're not using
condoms. Wrong and wrong.
I'm just saying.
So you're not using condoms.
If I'm in a relationship with that person 9 times out of 10, and we both tested, I'm on birth control, so.
Oh, okay, well, the birth control.
Well, just say that.
That's like a condom.
Yeah.
So I wasn't wrong. You ain't nobody pulling out. If I'm dating a chick and she on birth control, you can hang that shit up. You have not even asked me to pull out. That hurt my back, babe. I ain't gonna do that shit. Insurance don't cover that.
Hurt your back.
My insurance don't cover that. Me and my wife, I bought condoms a long time ago. I should throw these hoes away. Them hoes is sitting in the drawer. I have not used one of them motherfuckers.
You still have condoms?
She wasn't on birth control right away when she got
Oh,
on.
those.
So she was like, I ain't trying to get pregnant.
Because
right after pregnancy,
you're more susceptible.
Yeah, you more, and we were more susceptible to having twins again. But I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
9 months.
I'm married. Whatever happens, happens. This is what I got married for. Shoot the club every time.
Raw.
Mask off.
All the time.
I want you to see me shoot the club up.
Did they actually see you shoot the club up?
Literally. Figurative and literal. He's like, yeah, babe, I'm about to shoot the club. You ready?
Chris said, I mean, I like to have kids, but considering the population crisis, I whether or not.
Nah, I always say, I started saying this back when Bush was in office. Ooh, I gotta chill.
You said
when Hurricane Katrina.
Oh, okay.
I started saying, hey, look, if you not in a relationship with this person for a long time, like, hold off getting kids, cause shit is gonna hit the fan. Like, and with inflation, I don't see how single parents is doing with inflation. That shit is horrible. This shit is horrible. So if you making it, I salute you.
Salute.
Cause that's
all your kids are grown, right?
Yeah, my youngest is 11.
Oh, so they're not.
11, 17, and 20.
okay. I mean, 2 grown ones and one on his way to what, preteen? That's preteen, right?
He already in preteen.
He's in middle school.
You have all boys?
My oldest is a girl.
So you have 1 girl and 2 boys. How is it raising boys?
Oh man, bathroom smells like pee all the time. I get that sent out for nothing. I got plugins, I got Febreze, I've bleached everything. I've let the bleach sit overnight.
Right.
And then you rinse it off and it smells like bleach for 5 minutes and then it just smells like pee again.
Yeah, because most boys they just pull it out and just go.
I've caught my son, like, sometimes you're in the shower and the kids come in and like I'll be like, okay, make sure you lift the toilet seat, and I'm looking, he just pees straight up in the fucking air. just land. And I'm like, no, come on.
Oh, trust me, I know. When I have to watch the little ones go to the restroom, you have to go in there and make sure they don't play.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're trying to play that racing game where they flush the toilet and see if they can beat it. I'm like, if you don't stop playing with this water,
you gotta contain it, man. You gotta, hey,
man. Oh, when they don't know that you have to go in, like if you gotta do number 2, you're supposed to go inside the stall and not use the other one. Man, I had a little boy sit on top, and I'm like, I'm over here trying to hurry up and get him up. He's like, too late, it's coming out. I'm like, it's coming out, because all you see is feet dangling. I'm like, why is that feet dangling right here? And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
remember the scene in the home improvement store, Vince Vaughn's little boy?
Oh yeah, where he's on the toilet.
In the toilet, yeah, the display toilet.
Yeah.
Chris said,
Every little boy.
Chris said, which is another thing, dudes will be having 25 kids for no reason besides an ego boost. Back in the old days, having big family was necessary to survive. Now there's no point in having so many kids. Like, well,
I think back in the day it was cheaper too, right?
Well, we talked about this. I don't know who was it that I talked about this with.
78 cents.
I don't know who I was with when I talked about this, but we talked about how Nick Cannon, is having these kids for health problems. But my thing is, like, let's say you have all these kids, because they're gonna potentially can donate, and then when they get to the age where they can donate, they say, "Nah, I ain't donating."
Yeah.
Like,
is that why he having kids like that?
Yeah.
Because of that lupus.
I'm
not even sure exactly how that correlates.
Me neither.
Like, how did you having lupus?
Because they can donate part of their he's gonna need a liver each time. They can donate part of it.
So
he's having a bunch of infants though.
That's not gonna benefit him now
at all.
Well, not now, but by the time they get to the age,
who say he gonna make it
that long?
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But let's say they do live that long. But as a son or daughter to Nick Cannon, you have the option to say no. You're like, nah. Then all he can say is, well, you ain't gonna get your trust fund.
Out of 12
Okay,
kids, though,
and
I'm sure one of them will say yes.
I know, but I'm just saying that would be
How
funny
many
if they're
kids
like,
do we
nah.
have right now?
11 and one on the way, I think.
11. I mean, my grandma had 12.
But check this out though.
But it was about one man.
Yeah,
Two
I
of
was
them,
gonna say mine
but
did
check
too,
two
but-
of them kids. Not gonna have to worry about nothing. Because their
Mariah's?
mothers with Mariah Carey, bro.
Yeah.
The twins?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're straight.
I bet she's so embarrassed. I would be embarrassed.
I
if
don't think
was
she
her.
cares.
I read something about him
Well,
trying
I honestly
to.
don't
About
think
what
she
he's
cares.
doing?
Yeah, like look at my baby dad. Just
Chris said I read something about him
Such a
trying
hoe out
to
here.
yeah,
emulate something from the Bible he read.
He was trying to emulate something?
From the Bible
I
he
know
read.
he refers to, but he got I'm not
That's a
gonna-
lot going on.
It's
with-
one thing if these. It'd be one thing if this was some polygamy type shit,
Right, yeah. That's
and
what
he's married to all of them.
and they're
He's
in
literally
fucking
Exactly.
fucking like
choosing
It's like a
chicks.
lot of
choosing
But
chicks,
I
fucking.
kind of seen that
Getting
happen at
them
my
pregnant.
church before. So this lady she was married, of course, and she had a whole bunch of kids with her husband. But she said the reason why she had all these kids because God came to her in a dream saying that she needs to start a singing group, and all her kids cannot sing at all. I'm sorry, her kids cannot sing.
God came to her and told her to start a singing group.
That's why she had all these kids, but
This-
none of her kids can sing. Yeah, it was a mess. It was
Apparently,
a
God
mess.
didn't tell anybody anything.
Yeah.
It
I feel
was
like when
a
people
mess.
use that as an excuse,
I automatically say they lying.
yeah,
Why
like,
he didn't? When people say God told me to tell you this, and this,
Why
I'm
didn't he
like,
tell you himself?
Why would he?
I'm bro.
Why, out of all messengers,
I can
he
get-
chose you?
I get it that sometimes he sends messengers. I get
Yeah,
that.
but I would have been
But
like,
if every time somebody else is coming to tell me something, at some point you're
Man,
gonna be like, "Hey, I, think
I had
that
a
motherfucker's
cousin.
lying."
I had a cousin who can he's not alive anymore. But I had an older cousin. He is a dope piano player. He can sing his heart off. But every funeral, whoever died, he used to say, so and so wanted me to sing this song.
Oh,
Lies. They did not tell you before they died they want you to sing at their funeral. If you want to sing a song, just sing a song. Don't blame it on the dead person. Don't say the dead person wanted me to
And then they
sing
be
this
sounding
A selection.
and then they sound horrible.
No, he
That's how
actually
you know- That's how you know.
Well, he
they got-
actually didn't
nobody
sound
told
horrible.
them to
That's the
do
sad
that.
part. He
God
can
damn.
sing. He didn't sound horrible, but it's the fact that he be lying. Like he got, I forgot whose funeral was. He was lying so much that half my
Well,
family members got up and went to the back of the church and was like,
Imagine somebody get up and saying, "God told me to sing this song," and they can't sing worth shit. Boy, God did not.
God told me to sing this song. I
The devil.
miss my wiggers.
Yeah.
Everybody come and sing it now.
God clearly told you. God probably told you no, and the devil said, "Man, they don't
Ooh,
listen to
church
him."
drama. Chris said church drama.
Church drama is
Delusion is a motherfucker.
Chris said, look, 2 kids don't have an issue with that. There you pushing it for. 3 you
Boy,
pushing it.
but anything
4
after 5
anything
is
out
sex.
there like Lil Boozy.
But Boosie can have all his kids.
I know he does, but still.
If
That's
Nick
a-
Cannon was like Boosie, if he had his kids, that would be different. But Nick Cannon
But does
does.
Boosie even have he might have maybe a couple of baby mamas.
Yeah, I was gonna say how many.
You know how many
But
baby
no,
mamas he
but
have.
no, his kids be at his crib.
I know, but I don't think he has a lot of baby mamas
No, I
either.
don't
don't.
think so either.
He don't.
And
So
their
stop-
baby mamas is straight.
Hey man, stop putting smut on Boosie name. You
I'm
do that every
not.
now and again. And it
Hey,
don't-
I just
and-
talked about
and-
the kids.
and it be holding no weight
I just
whatsoever.
hey, I just said he had a lot of kids. I didn't say nothing bad.
Boosie
No,
don't have a
no,
lot of
no,
kids,
no.
though.
You
He
ain't just
do.
say
How many kids Boosie got?
Boosie got like 5 kids.
That's not a lot.
No, he don't.
I think he
Look
got
it up.
more.
He got okay. Let's
No,
look
he
this
got
up.
more than 1 kid.
He got more than 5.
Nah, he got. I know 2 sons for sure,
Yeah.
and a daughter, I believe. And I think he got other kids, like other
He
people's
does.
kids.
Yeah, at his
taken care
house.
of.
Let's see. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has
8
8
kids.
8 biological kids.
8 biological kids. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
not as Nick Cannon got him beat, but someone else got Nick
But
Cannon
Nick-
beat. I
but-
forgot who else. They said
but
another
Boosie,
rapper got him beat.
Boosie had his
Young Jock?
kids.
Young Jock got like it. And a lot of baby mamas.
I think Young Jock got a lot of baby mamas.
And,
Yeah, he
and
did.
some more on the way. I think he has one on the way now.
Zero got a lot of baby mamas. Zero got.
I'm so happy he didn't have no kid with just Brittany. If that would have happened, and the
Man,
kid
that
would
whole
have came out ugly.
situation was.
That kid would have came out
Fuck.
ugly.
He went to jail for that shit, right?
He did. I can't stand her.
Who?
Anyway,
Just Britney shit. She said he was hitting on
Zero, just Brittany. Domestic violence.
No, I'm not following.
The girl from Houston. She from Houston. She was on.
I know who she is.
Yeah, they had a apparently they were dating and
She
then
was
something.
what?
I don't think they was dating though.
They were
I think
talking
they
or
was
something.
fucking around
Yeah,
or
they was just
something.
fucking
But
around.
they
Wait a
did a
minute,
song
ain't that the
together.
same girl that was like such and such ain't Houston?
Yeah, that's her.
What? No.
Yeah, she remade that
Oh,
song.
she remade the song.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that's her.
That's her.
But
So they saying, so she's saying
she
zero.
said, yeah, this was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that's years ago.
This was after when he came out with
I Hate You. No.
No.
That was after that.
What the CD called? Drinking and Driving. I think it was called.
Yeah.
The purple one.
Yeah.
And then after that one, it was Legendary or something like that. But when he came out with the first one, that's when he went to jail. They did a song together on there. It's okay.
Please don't. Well,
it was a nice song, but
Happy.
she sent his ass to jail.
Every show, like to ask our guests this, and I still have not answered this question, but I will one day, so don't worry about
I've
it.
been asking questions for a month
But
and a half.
we have this question we like to ask our guests. Well, D likes to ask our guests, and I want him to ask you so you can answer this question.
So, the question is.
The question of the show.
The question of the show is, what is a truth that you are willing to stand on 100% and accept all consequences that come behind it?
That can be a lot. You go first.
I don't think I got one.
You know, you don't have one this week.
Not this week.
You have one this week.
That's a hard question.
It is. She haven't answered it all. Every guest
haven't answered it. Not yet.
That's like a hard spur of the moment.
Any chips that are baked are nasty. I stand on it.
No.
I don't. I work with kids. I work at the school.
Them
they
hot
sell them
Cheetos,
baked
hot Cheetos chips.
Nasty. Nasty. Anything baked is nasty. Lies. The only thing baked should be my booty.
Oh yeah,
if
Chris,
I had
you can
one.
answer this, Chris.
No, I'm joking.
We'll read it out.
Go ahead, Chris. Answer it if you want to know. Come on, Mickey. I want to hear your answer. Mickey been tuning in and haven't answered either. Come on, Mickey, sweet. You've been tuning in.
Oh yeah, Mickey.
Mickey, you gotta answer it. Any truth. It can be about anything.
Yeah, and it don't have to be. It could be
like even if it's something like because you're a bartender, it might be something that you might say this alcohol does not mix with this mixer. Right. Like any truth that you feel like is your truth.
You would understand on. So the comparison that I use is because the comparison I use is kind of heavy. So it was the Kanye West and Kyrie Irving. So they stood on their truth, what they believe in the consequences.
Thank you, Chris.
They lost a lot of endorsements and money.
Okay, here's one I always get a lot of stuff for. Unsweet tea is delicious.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Lies.
It's great. It's just flavored water.
No, it's nothing flavored about
it. It's flavored water.
It's her truth, Travis.
And I stand on that.
And she stands on and accepts the consequences, right? So the consequences of somebody.
Get the fuck out of here.
So the consequences of her saying.
Unsweet. And then they ask me if I want sugar on the side, and I say no, thank you. No sugar.
Well, I had to drink unsweet tea for a while. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hiccups are childish.
They all.
It was nasty.
Hiccups are very childish. I feel very immature hiccuping. I get upset.
You see, I'm the opposite because someone a long time ago, even though
it is a childish.
Even first let me say what Chris said.
Especially when it's like,
you'll be like yelling at.
I don't know because a long time ago, I don't know who told me this that hiccups make you go taller. Even though when you get to a certain age, you stop going and still believe that. So every time I get hiccups, I'm like, I'm not gonna let it go. I'm gonna grow a little inch.
Yeah, they used to say.
But Chris said that taco should not be more than $5. I agree.
I agree with that, Chris. Amen.
Okay, so Cheryl Meadow said, go ahead, Cheryl. She said, salt does not go on watermelon and sugar does not go on grits. I don't know about that.
Go on grits.
Oh, does. Okay, yes.
Yes, it does.
Does not go on watermelon.
Salt doesn't go on watermelon. I've had it before. It don't taste.
Butter beans are nasty. Yes, butter beans are nasty. Zigzag parts and straight braids suck. Mrs. Perry, we said one. She's going in. Sugar and spaghetti is a yes.
Hey man, I used to be.
I don't know about sugar and spaghetti.
Have you tried it? Have you tried it?
I can't do sugar and spaghetti.
Necessary.
Yeah. That's an up north thing. I feel like.
Bro, if you're gonna put ranch in your spaghetti, you might as well try some sugar. Just a little bit.
I don't know about the ranch.
I'll try it.
Video games should not be so half done.
With ranch?
Is it good?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Not a lot. Just like if you got a ranch bottle, just be like
in your
and
spaghetti.
then just stick it in.
Ew.
Mix it in. That's good as fuck.
Quick game should not be sold half done. Either take your time or don't sell a half finished buggy ass game. It depends on the game.
Nah, all games.
No.
All games. If I waste my time downloading that shit, fiction, even apps. You know, when apps first come out, they bug up.
Yeah, they're all kinds of messed up.
They bug. Even phones. When the iPhone come out, when it's a 13, that's the bug. 14 is the finished version of it.
Yeah,
the 15 is the bug. 16 is the finished version.
But you know, it's the finished. No, the finished version of the one you got is when you get the last software update before the new phone.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be the other one. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You know, I don't have that problem with Android. I don't. Everything has bugs ain't there. That shit is the finished product.
Y'all be downloading all kinds of shit on your phone.
You can download it, whatever you want. I don't have to put no Apple ID in. I don't have to put my card information in.
Androids are adult walkie-talkies, yeah, probably.
Man, back in the day, we had everything in the game. We didn't need to buy 5.
I got pictures
more
on my
things
Android from when my twins was first born. I still haven't ran out of space. I had my iPhone for a year.
Yeah,
I've been buying memory. I asked Blue, I'm like, hey, how do you have all your shit on this? Oh, I had to buy the terabyte. Why do I need 2 terabytes? I don't.
An easy way to get past that is Snapchat, because you can save all your pictures on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do.
On your phone.
I was just asking her why I can't send a picture on Snap. I'll ask this girl to can I send her a hoodie or something like that, because she travels a lot. And I was like, if I can get my hoodie in Vancouver, you know, and she was like, I'm gonna send you. I'll send you a picture of it, and on Snap, it wouldn't let me. It would not let me send a picture. That's why I was asking you.
You're probably doing it wrong.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
Why would you select the picture and press send? Right. That's it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to get an email. I don't know.
Weirdo.
I'm gonna have to go to my Android.
We'll be back next week. Every Tuesday, you know, with the topics. If you want to be a guest, let us know. We might have a coach coming on our show. We'll let you know. I'm talking to him right now. Hopefully, we do. That'd be kind of dope.
Chris, that is true about the game.
To Judson, where I graduated from. So that'd be dope. Freestyling coach.
Slusson?
That's what it's called, but I wasn't part of it.
No, you went to Judson. You was a Slusson.
No, I wasn't.
Everybody there was.
I had too many church members that worked there. I was scared. I was scared to do anything.
The biggest.
I was scared to do things.
That's true.
That's what a hoes go to recover. That's what.
No, I mean like teachers and stuff, like staff members that worked at the church. So I was scared to do anything. I knew they was gonna tell my mama.
That was sluts too.
I was scared to tell my mama.
Going back to modesty and how women dress, I've noticed that the women who dress the most modest are the biggest hoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Well, see, that's the club analogy I was trying to use.
They're the ones that go home with randoms at the end of the night, or go through friends. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
They take it. See, they kill it.
Church women be the one.
Nah, yeah, you go to church, you can find a. Let me stop.
I heard you missing.
I'm gonna say it. You can find a good hoe in church.
You gotta be a guest, Mrs. Perry, on our show. You definitely gotta come through and talk.
No, me and my wife is supposed to be going against Travis.
And I have another couple that's gonna do it too.
So
we have another. Hey, we have another couple that's gonna do it. We're gonna set that up. Calm down.
Oh, it's another couple.
Calm down.
So it's gonna be 3 or we need 4?
I'm just gonna put it out there right now.
Y'all win it.
Dog walk y'all.
Oh shit!
I promise
you. Hell to the
we
no.
finna dog walk y'all.
How long y'all been together?
14 years.
Now we got y'all beat.
What the hell that mean?
We've been together for 20.
That's wonderful.
I mean, we gonna win.
Hey, AI crossed up Jordan. You see how that worked out?
But they forgot Jordan had 35 and still won that game.
Oh my God!
That's what I'm saying.
They're a mess. Well, happy.
Shout out Murder Move.
Thank you for being on our show. You know, it's a pleasure to have you, my editor.
What was her answer?
She said her answer.
What was it?
I don't even remember.
The unsweet tea.
Oh, that's sweet tea. Oh yeah. Okay. Don't say that.
No. Men don't listen.
People really get upset about it. Like,
men don't
people,
listen.
like they really are concerned about me. Sometimes it's really crazy.
No, I've never heard nobody order unsweet tea. Like they slide a note. Like, what you want to drink?
Nobody just says unsweet out loud.
She's the one that you go.
Let me get tea.
No, she's
without the sweetness.
No, she's the one that go to those banquets and they have the unsweet tea at the table.
Oh,
you had to put a whole bunch of sugar. She's the one that's like, oh, I like it just like this. I don't need no sugar. Check it. But before we let you go, Happy, give us all your shout outs, your thank yous, and everything else. Shout out. You got to shout out Upstage. That's where you bartend.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll see you at the prom night, right?
Upstage.
You're going to be at the Max prom night bartending?
When is that?
The 23rd.
I think so. I have to check my schedule.
Well,
there's another bartender that works sometimes.
Well, let me know if you're going to be that day so I can put my drink order in early.
I bet.
Tell you what I want.
I want to try the, what's it called?
My cherry limeade with
the Mexican Sundance?
The Mexican shop, Mexican candy?
Mexican candy.
I don't know if we have the stuff to make that.
Bring it.
Yeah, I have to see.
Bring it.
It's not too popular there. A lot of people there just drink like Hennessy.
Yeah, they don't do all that
stuff. Whiskey. People drink whiskey and Coke and Diet Coke. Whiskey and Diet Coke. That's a weird.
I don't do dark liquor, but
yeah, if I drink a lot of stuff with Diet Coke, apparently.
It's on the 23rd. But I don't do a lot of dark liquor. But if I'm with somebody that don't do dark liquor, I'll order them a Jameson shot with the pickleback to have them drink it and watch their faces.
I'll do a pickleback.
I'll watch their faces. But
Travis wasn't at.
No, he hasn't tried it yet. No, he was. Oh no, he's sick.
Yeah.
But give us your shout outs, your thank yous.
I don't know. Just thank you to everybody who's on my social media that makes all this possible because I'm funny. Big shout
yeah, her
out to
post
everybody
lately
at
did
Upstage,
good.
the crew at Upstage. If y'all ever need any event hosting or anything, you need a venue, Upstage is really good about that. U3 Radio, of course.
U3.
You got the moo on right now? You got the moo on right now? Go ahead, Travis. Give us your shout out. Your thing.
Let me text my wife to her for her movie.
I have it on when I get home.
She got the bonnet. She ready to go. You ever hit it for the bag? You know you hit it for the
sound like me.
You know you hit it for the bag.
Very
and you try
white voice ass.
You know when guys hit it from the bag, they try to pull your hair. Y'all try to pull the bonnet. Is that what y'all do? Y'all pull the bonnet.
No, I don't pull the bonnet.
Y'all hold on to that bonnet.
I pull the moo.
I'm not about to say that.
Grab the collar.
Y'all can't.
No, me and my wife was just talking about this. Like if she have she'll go to sleep in her like her dresses, but it's like the old like raggedy dresses.
Yeah.
She'll like, you're like pulling my dress, right? I said, yeah, it's like leverage. Like, you ball the dress up right there in the middle of the back. And it's like a handle.
Oh yeah. How
did we get here? Go ahead. Any shout outs?
Yeah. All right, hold on.
Shout out to the cookies that you was chewing on.
Yeah. Shout out to
Sam's cookies.
Yeah, shout out to Sam's. They got good cookies. But no, shout out to my family. They're actually watching right now. Well, my son is asleep, but wife and daughter watching right now. Shout out to them.
I didn't know your daughter's watching. We talking about this.
Look, right, man. I talk raw to my children.
Oh, my bad.
I know. You gotta warn us. We're the kind that you can't put on speakerphone.
No, you don't understand.
None of us can be on speakerphone.
No, I talk raw to my children.
Oh, okay.
Like, what I say up here, she probably already heard.
How old is your daughter?
She's 11.
Okay. My kids
she'll be 12 next month.
Already talking like that out there anyway.
Huh?
The kids at that age, they're already hearing stuff like that.
Oh,
TikTok.
Let me finish it though. Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to them. Shout out to my fight team. Shout out to you guys, the podcast, my podcast team. Shout out to you. Happy for coming through. Shout out to everybody that supports us individually and as a podcast. And if you need assistance on getting fitter through different methods other than just regular like lifting weights or going to go walk or running, then hit me up on Higher Combatives IG page. It's at H.I.R_combatives. Let me help you out.
I definitely need to hit you up. I am getting a little fat.
Talking about sweets.
I eat a lot of sweets. My mom buys them, but I don't eat them.
Sitting around watching kids eat. You getting awake when the kids ain't.
Oh, when they stress me out, I tend to snack. You put me in the classroom subbing, I'm snacking all day. But go ahead, give your shout out. What'd she say?
She said, huh?
Give your shout outs to your thank yous.
He's back down.
Underlay.
GOWN.
Yes.
Shout out to my wife and kids, my mom, my sister. Shout out to everybody that support us. Shout out to my job, man, giving us 4-day weeks, still giving us 40 hours, you know what I mean? Get 3 days off. Shout out to my podcast. Who else? Shout out to Chris for coming through. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Chris, we're gonna have to send you some merch, man.
Definitely.
Let us know what we can send it to, P.O. Box or whatever, so we can send you some merch. Shout out to everybody who tuned in tonight. Who else? Shout out to
the guest you suggested.
Oh yeah, I did. Shout out to Happy.
He suggested Happy.
Come on, because she had some good posts. She was making some good posts with good topics. I was like, we should get Happy to come on because I think she made a post about submission.
Yes, about women being submissive and actually running the household like that.
Right, and I was like, she was like, what? I was like, nothing. She was like, no.
I was ready to like, what you got to say.
But yeah, shout out to Happy. And yeah, man, shout out to A&B Easy too. He's been hooking up the merch and stuff. Good turnaround. And that's it, man. That's it, man. Shout out. Oh yeah, no, I ain't gonna say that. That's it. Get up off your phone, Hope. Get up off your phone, Hope.
I want to give a shout out to
Skinny Pop.
Shout out to my magazine editor, Happy, for coming through, being a guest. It's the second time we've done a podcast together, so it's been dope. Shout out to my co-host for killing it every time, but without you, it couldn't be me. Y'all need me.
We know.
Shout out to everyone who support us. Chris Saego for tuning in. Mrs. Perry, Mickey Sweet, I'm Cheryl Metal. Anyone that supports us, we support you guys. Like I said, if you want to be a guest on our show, make sure you go ahead and hit us up. We'd definitely love to have you on our show. We're live every Tuesday, 8 p.m.-ish. And then our new episode drops every Monday on Spotify, iTunes, and anywhere you listen to podcasts. So this episode will drop Monday with my girl, Happy. 2023, we got a lot going on. Like I said, live podcasting event, game nights, all that good stuff. We're going to set that up.
Yep.
U3, we got a lot of good stuff going on too. So just make sure you tap in with all of us. Definitely do not want to miss. It's your girl, DJ BabyBlueDiamond.
It's your boy D, aka Mr. Live 5 himself.
Fellow.